Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Death Stranding. I'm the Mysterious JG. Sadly, M.O.B. mit out Bobo. More sadly, in a sense, this video represents, represents it right. This video, I kind of lost an entire video in a way that doesn't generally happen with my setup. My setup has its mistakes here and there, but I had a lot of issues with this desktop. Doing these videos with Bobo, having to patch them together because it would crash. It wasn't happy running. Discord and sharing screens and recording all at the same time my computer just wasn't liking it. Generally, the nice thing about my setup is that even if the computer crashes, it retains what had been going on at the video up until the computer crashed. Once in a blue moon, often enough that I don't really do any checks to make sure it's not happening like I should, it just belches out it just eats an entire video with no reason. I know it wasn't an error on my part. I didn't just forget to hit record because I've got my commentary track, which comes from the same software. But the video file is like a 1 kilobyte file, which is not readable. So what you guys missed, because I did a whole video, I was trying to, got lucky, a couple of weeks in a row, I managed to hit a time where Bobo was free and we did some co-commentary, and that was kind of fun, and it was turning into a routine thing for the series. Never promised, but always hoped that there would be more co-commentary, and there probably will be more going forward at some point. But, the issue I ran into, I guess I'm going to have to leave the shelter I'm in before I can actually showcase it. So I'll just head out of the private room. But yeah, I was hoping to hang on until I could record with Bobo again, but I was I need to get an episode of this series recorded to make sure I've got enough for the week. I'll just do one quick video, blah, blah, blah. And I just got myself from this shelter, this safe house south of the weather station, hopped in the truck, found an actual route with the help of other people having already explored. Yeah, there's a route. It's not the cleanest drive in the world, but you can drive through here, and there's actually a bridge. The bridge is the hardest part, actually, once you get down here. Where did the bridge go? There was a bridge. I used a bridge. All right. But yeah, I kind of came over here and got across and just kind of came up here. And there's a little road along the shore, which even has auto pavers. Eventually you're meant to have a paved road that goes all the way, probably across a bridge and down here. And I'm thinking there's something further south, like this. Eventually we're going to get a road coming all the way from here up through here. If you get all the roads this way, I think that's where it goes. Right? And I think that's where the plot wants us to go next, although I thought I did. I thought I knew that, and it may not be so. But yeah, you missed a video where I just kind of did that, and I was on my own, so I was just kind of doing my normal quipping to myself about things. When we woke up here, we had a dream we'd already had with Mads Mikkelsen, so I just kind of skipped past it and made some silly jokes and blah, blah, blah. And got here and made some more funny quips based on the missions that we were given, and then found out that the video didn't take. So that is what you missed. As far as, story, not much. I found a way to get back here with the truck. To find out that I already had a mule truck here, and I'm pretty sure that's mine and not another player's mule truck, because I don't think it would give me another player's mule truck. I don't think it would remember such a thing existed. So we're here, and I sent my robots off for some deliveries, and I got new boots, and I did some just kind of inventory maintenance type stuff that wasn't that exciting, and was figuring out what new stuff to do for this video when I decided to call it a video, just a little on the short side. So now, I'm still in that position. I was kind of hoping to hold out for Bobo, but I need to squeeze in at least one video. Next video might have Bobo, it might not. But we got to do something now. I am going to just check and make sure that this capture seems to be working. And it does, as it does 90% of the time. So whatever happened before seems to have been an anomaly. All right. Anyway, we had 2 different missions. Oh, there's more bot deliverables? Okay, I thought I'd done all these. I guess the ones I started in the last video I've completed, so... Delivered rations to Alex Weatherstone. Judge Witherspoon here. Judge Witherspoon. But I still only have Quantity 1 Legend. No new ones to deliver, but there are orders for Sam. One of which doesn't have a briefing, and I was mildly surprised. We can take a tablet delivery for the film director, and I was joking, oh, I bet we need to steal one of those motorcycles that this game has and drive up ramps and get onto the roof of the building so we can activate a searchlight and put over an image so that on the side of a mule camp will be projected Candy Sucks and a pair of boobs. And that was a hilarious reference to Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I'm telling you, it was so hilarious. It was incredible. There is a briefing for this one, and to my annoyance, it's not Mama, because I like that little thing for some reason. But let's listen to the briefing again.
Heads up, Sam.
Heads
This
up,
junk
yes.
dealer's probably going to give you a hard time. He's got a rep for demanding the impossible and lodging complaints when folks don't come through. As usual, he wants a bunch of scrap, and he wants it ASAP, for whatever reason. According to Fragile's records, he's nothing but trouble. Doubt he'll treat you any better than he treated her, but I want you to do your best for him, regardless. If you're going to meet his deadline, you'll have to move fast. But don't take unnecessary risks and endanger yourself or your cargo. Oh, and if you're wondering why we don't just tell this guy to go to hell, we can't.
Hell is a curse word. We don't
Fact
use
is,
those,
we
Sam.
need a shelter if we're going to push ahead with expanding the network. So we've got to get on his good side. Easier said than done, considering how little interest he's shown in joining the UCA. But be nice, and if nothing else, try to get him to contract with us.
So I would, and I joked last time, as I will joke this time. Oh, you mean when I get to him, he's going to be like, I'll never join the UCA for any reason, never, never, never. Here's a short side quest you can do, which will make me immediately join the UCA. Because we heard that story before. If this one's got a time limit, it seems to be more important because it's got an actual briefing. This one doesn't have a time limit, but I need to make sure that cargo isn't damaged. And they're both kind of in the same general direction. This one might be easier. And maybe we'll find indications of a route where a motorcycle or some such vehicle could be useful here while going to find the film director. So let's do the film director first. We have to take tablet to the film director. Delivery time limit 45 minutes. No, that's the old components. This is the one. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to... I was accidentally trying to take them both on for a second. I don't want to do that. I could do them at the same time, but let's do one at a time here. Let's just take what we're already equipped with. And later on, I'll be like, why didn't you bring a ladder or something? Let's just not even worry too much about yeah, let's just go with our setup and see what happens. Oh, by the way, while driving along a very rocky path, our hero, rough voice Don't Touch Me guy, or Sam Porter Bridges, I shouldn't pretend not to know his name. It's repeated every 4 seconds. But he kept making noises like, oh, like he was worried that it was all about to go to shit. And BB would occasionally go, ha, 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 and we would get messages that BB was happy. We got 3 likes from BB. So BB apparently really enjoys, like, being in extreme danger of being killed in a moving vehicle. Well, there's a bridge. It's already starting to look like I should be using the vehicle for this. Maybe there's no reason not to try and use the mule truck. This thing's actually pretty... These super legs are actually pretty fast if you, Yeah, the more I look at this, the more I'm like, well, actually seems... Oh, photo album for the... We'll grab that on the way for sure. But yeah, I don't know what trouble we'll run into out here. And certainly this terrain so far could have been traversed in the mule truck. I'm not going to bother grabbing those sandalweeds. There's some alloys. So is this a mule camp, or is it just we're leaving official UCAA zone? I think we're just leaving the... I don't think we're in a mule camp yet, although now we're disconnected from the network, and suddenly I don't have sound, which is bad. Huh, that's weird. Everything seems to be working, I just lost sound. Am I losing my mind? Well, we just got pinged by mules. I'm going to call it a video and try to figure out why my sound is gone. Well, I'm not calling it a video. I'm cobbling this together from 2 parts. But I just lost my sound, which seems weird. So it might be... may or may not indicate a problem with the recording. Catch you guys next time. I mean, later, when I edit these 2 bits together. Okay, this is Mysterious CG. I don't know what the heck's going on, but maybe I'm here imagining things. I'm running laundry in the background. It's probably messing with my ears in some way. But in fact, there is sound. It's just not particularly loud sound right this second. Or it was gone for a second. I don't know. But everything about the first chunk of this video up here is right. We were pinged by mules. So that's a bit of a hassle. Trying to remember how one goes about arming this thing. It's fully loaded, Triple H styles. Well, I mean, maybe we'll get our hands on a mule truck without having set out to use one. But this guy would be, we'll certainly be grabbing him. Giving him a little kick. Grabbing some resins off of him. And I can see how you wouldn't want to just be driving around. There's like an actual gorge here. Yeah, there's mules freaking everywhere out here. It's getting kind of old. And now I've left their territory. They're still going to follow me? I'm outside of your territory. Okay, let's give everybody a kick. See if we can put the fear of God into these guys. We just whoop their asses. There's still more of them around. He's already KO'd. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, it's a great way to just pick up a couple of resins and whatnot. But I gotta remember, the cargo is fragile. We are literally carrying her. There's still a guy in this vehicle. Yeah, I'd say you shouldn't just park there, because we're going to come get him. This is a big mule camp, and there's a whole bunch of guys still running around. I want to know if I can, like, drag him out. Showing like the super kick. Oh, there's more of you guys. I did not know you were going to show up right this second. That's unfortunate for me. Ah, damn it. Because I got to be careful with what I... Yeah, the cargo can't get damaged. What is going on? Like somebody is just shooting. Well, there's a guy over there who's still struggling. I'm trying to figure out who's struggling and who's out. Oh, you are not. You are still up, whoever the hell you were. Yeah, there's like a guy who's up, and I haven't figured out where they are. God damn, there's a lot of these guys. Might run out of ammo here. Got him right in the head. He might already be out. Well, there's a guy who's still conscious. Okay, well that's it. I have cleared this place of dudes. So now my concern is the photograph album damaged? The container is damaged. The photograph album is not. Let's start putting stuff away in here. I'm keeping the hermetic grenades. They're not useful against the mules, and it's starting to feel like the monsters are in a different direction, and that this way is just going to be all mules. Haven't really had missions where they had us going after both so much. So I could quite easily spend a whole video just clearing all the loot we could get from these fellows. But it's probably better off just getting on with the delivery. Although, some of these things are more valuable than others, like special alloys, new resource, not previously available. We probably want to grab those when we find them. And stopping by the post box to see if there's anything cool in there that's cooler than just grabbing a couple more bits of metal or ceramics is probably worth the trip. I thought I saw special alloys a minute ago. Craftsman, Thomas Sutherland. Bullet gun level 2 is actually useful right now because I keep getting whooped up on. That's more than I can carry on my back, apparently. So, oh, was the truck... Maybe the truck was close enough and I didn't realize. Here's what we need to do. Get what I want to keep in there. And consider the possibility that once we might just not be able to keep all of this. But it does look like special alloys, which at the moment, I can't just... I don't know what great places are to find those. Regular old metals, ladders, maybe I can't be bothered. Can I put these straight into the truck? Yes. Could I have done that before and didn't realize it? Possibly. Excess cargo will be offloaded. Okay. So now what is not loaded? Oh. Certainly don't care about mule boots. Might be more than I can now have and still get in the truck. But let's see. Yeah, it is too much to get into the truck with. Ah, crap. All right. Can I just open cargo menu? Stop walking away. Okay. Resins, metals, machines made out of metals, metal marines. Resins just, I don't know how often they come up. Still can't get into the vehicle with all this on my back. I've got metals in there and special alloys. Alright, so what is the excess cargo? Resins, special alloys, nope. Steve, it keeps not wanting to... Oh, God. It keeps not wanting to take that regular purity old cargo. Let's get some of this metal out of there, then. Jeez. Like, lost cargo. It's like, oh, no, there's no way you want to deliver that. So I just left a bunch of metals and resins. Okay. Now I can get in the vehicle. I even left the bolo gun, because hopefully I won't have an entire other mule camp to clear along the way. So I left a ladder. Those have been marked as mine because I carried them for a while. Then I'm not all that attached. There's another post box over here. Is it even worth... Like, I'm already out of room. Why am I going over here? Well, in theory, it could have some pretty important stuff. But I also think I need to... What is the way to navigate this crap here? Special alloy... Oh, yeah, this is just a pain. Looks like you can get around it up here. This is not helping me find a way to quickly get to that other guy who's to the far south of all this nonsense. If I drive the truck up around the north edge of this gorge, it seems like the terrain is flat enough that I could drive the truck the rest of the way around in the fullness of time to... I want to make sure I'm going the right direction here, because I kind of gotten disoriented. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the film director, and this is kind of this way somewhere. There's stuff for the weather station. I'm newly disconnected from the chiral network, but there's a big chasm here that could use some bridges. Can you build a bridge right in the middle of a mule territory? I don't see why they would disturb the bridge. They should probably be happy to see infrastructure that convinces more couriers to come through with stuff they can try to steal, or kind of vaguely try to steal and then get beaten up by, like, all 50 of them by one dude. That seems to be their real MO. There's some stuff for... Well, it's hard turn this way, apparently. But there's some stuff for Oh, come on. Oh, it can jump, can I? That's nice to know. This seems to be the right direction. Yeah, I'm heading right for it. Okay. So I might be able to get to the film director's... That does not look very savory. But there's no, like, message coming in from Die Hard Man or anybody telling me to stay off of the scorched ground, so it's apparently okay. Doesn't seem to be doing any harm to my truck anyway. My truck. Not making fun of Baby Bronco. Just enjoy the way he says truck. Because that was apparently lost cargo for the guy that we're about to go visit, so why wouldn't you grab it?
Come on, let's roll.
Is he in the middle of a goddamn volcano? And am I going to be able to get across here? Fucking get a driveway going or something, asshole. This is ridiculous. I don't like the idea of getting this close and not being able to get the truck in. But there's just no way to get in. There's just no way to get in. Okay, so by design, why is my freaking gun covered in the... Well, my gun seems to be completely covered in, like, rust. Okay, so it looks like I'm just going to want to take the stuff that's for him directly into his base. And all this other stuff I'm going to want to take back. I can deal with that. That makes sense. All right. So, this is to the film director. This is to Craftsman. I can bring it back. This is the film director. Alright, well that's pretty much... This is also to the film director. So I'm already carrying some stuff for the film director. Pick up the little bit that is left. Make sure that none of the rest of the cargo is for this guy. And carefully get it to him. Get back to my truck in one piece. At the Grand Line. Drive it back. And, or not drive it. I'll get back to my truck, save the game, call it a video. Fragile entered with love. Thank you, Dan. Deliver lost... Well, I guess we have to meet this guy, so let's deliver the requested cargo to him first. And find out just what kind of stereotypical film director will he be? Or will he be a completely flat, unemotional non-actor who was like a Kickstarter contributor, or however the hell they got these guys.
What do we have here? A delivery. For me?
Yeah, all the stereotypes of a film director. Backwards baseball cap, douchey beard.
Great shape. Excellent work.
Just like you, man, you're cut. Oh, actually, there's a joke I meant to... So when we delivered the package to Thomas Sutherland, and that package, by the way, was beer, he says, let's take a look. Wow, this looks good as new. So I had a fairly long, in the video that was lost, like fairly long, and it wasn't me trying to recite from memory. It was a legitimate spontaneous reaction. I went off on like, oh, so you just fucking looked at the beer and it looked good to you, huh? I was like, oh, I don't need to taste this. Like, I don't even need to smell it. Just by looking at it, I can tell this beer is an excellent quality. Maybe he's like a guy who's really into the color of his beer. I guess the lost cargo is getting delivered too, and that's fine. Hopefully it pushes us up to 2 stars. Not quite, damn it. One more bots deliveries have been completed. Wow. Oh, this is Timefall Farmer. I was really hoping we can get up to 3... Well, I mean, every time I get up to a new star, there's a hope that I'll get some new cool equipment, but...
The infamous chiral network.
How I hate it. It is like America, leech on the culture of the world.
UCA is a whole other matter. So
UCA can go, you know what itself.
Well, okay. Go ahead then.
Thanks, I'm glad we had this talk. I mean, maybe this would have been worse, but like some generic, like, whatever they call them, scabbers, like these guys you deliver to, some non-specific dialogue from Sam. Like, they could have recorded like 30 or 40 different things he could say when doing a delivery and just cycle between them. And you wouldn't, it would take a while before you'd pick up. And it's like, no, he's just a fucking mute. Yeah. New strand established. Huzzah, now we can deliver to St. Charles, I don't know. Film director has joined. Yeah, there's other... Oh, it looks like there's spookies. Possibly between us and that guy who wants everything delivered super fast. But yeah, there's warning indicators of spookies down there. This area is now connected to the child network. Great. That might allow us to build a bridge across that chasm. But stupid.
Something for you. A token of my appreciation.
It's an 8mm snuff film. I'm the film director, right? Ooh, shades and a cell phone. He looks really pleased with these. JF Ray, Sam sunglasses. Film director wants to express his gratitude. He's giving you a pair of Sam sunglasses.
So long, Sam Bridges. Thank you.
Sam Porter Bridges.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery.
So... go back to the craftsman. Ain't going all the way back up there. Go back to... Hell no, I'm not going all the way up there. Time limit 60 minutes. Wow. I could try to let the bots do them. They'll probably fuck them up, but oh, they can only do this one. Well, I'll let them give it a shot.
Deploying autonomous delivery.
The issue with this other one is he wants us to go all the way back to that first space. Now, we know that there's crap here preventing us from even getting to this base, because our truck is just south of it. But, like, if you could get around it? It does seem like you'd have... Well, no, there's a big chasm here, too. And, VOG, whatever that means. Use freely, and timefall. So there's people place ladders here, which suggests that you probably need a bridge or something to get a mule truck across. But yeah, like, this is kind of... You're kind of traversable with a truck until you get to this mountain. So there probably is a way to kind of cut through here and get up there. But I don't necessarily feel like messing with it, because the story doesn't have any reason for us to go back there.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Does seem like we should just be able to save the game. And when I pick it up next time, I'll be trying to just hop on that truck and get back to distribution center south of whatever. South of Lake Knot City, because this is Lake Knot City, and then down here I believe is going to turn out to be South Knot City. And if I can just get back there, I guess I got to do a delivery for... He was here. I think he... Well, hold on. Safe house. Likers get liked. All this stuff clustered here, like don't pee. Hot Springs. This might be somewhere here. I thought it was here. Maybe it's over here. But yeah, that's where a guy wants everything in 45 minutes is. And this, we don't have it on the map for some reason, but this M.U.L.E. base is like probably between us and them. But M.U.L.E.s aren't that big of a problem, as we'll find out next time if they respawn when I have to beat them up again. I'm Serious JG. Thanks for watching. Looks like this video is going to take. Huzzah! So when we come back next time, there might be Bobo, there might not, but at least I got a video to record, which was a bonus.